Pat,
Mackenzie.
I absolutely love it when we forget to say something in the previous episode so that we actually have something to talk about this time. So, what do you want to talk about?
What I forgot to mention at the end of our last episode was we got to see All for One in the maximum ultimate security prison thing.
Yes.
And I thought it was interesting that his monologue about the everything happening is that he believes All Might has made a grave error in not disappearing. Like he said, this was your chance to go away. You could fade away into the sunset and, no one would necessarily look for you or care or do whatever. And in doing so, your mentee would grow stronger. The fact that you're not there to coddle them and protect them and be there for them would make them stronger, which is what he feels now Shigaraki is going to do. That the fact that All for One is now gone and out of the picture as far as everyone is concerned, this is only going to strengthen Shigaraki. So it's interesting that they're polar opposite in not just what they represent, but their teaching strategies as well. It's like, I will be there for you and guide you the entire way, and they're just like, nope, this is perfect.
Who's gonna come out on top? Who do you think? Who's gonna grow faster, Pat? What's gonna happen? 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 What's gonna happen?
I mean, yeah.
Will you allow me to devote myself to young Izuku? Together we will go beyond. I will lift him up, and I will protect your son, even if it costs me my life.
No. Not your life. I don't want your life. I just want you to be there for him.
I can't. I mean, you are Izuku's reason for living. All Might, don't give up your life. He needs you to protect him, raise him. If you can promise me you'll do that, then he can return to UA.
Oh, Mom.
I really like these episodes, but they're so much slower after this. And I don't mean to yawn because it's still a really good couple of episodes. I even cried last time.
If you're going to go back to this school, you have to be so careful.
But listen to your mom.
Of course. I won't make you worry.
That look on your face. You're so grown. While I wasn't looking, the hero you admire so much actually began to admire you. I'm proud of you too, Izuku, my baby. I hope that knowing how wholeheartedly he respects you makes you happy, son.
After my mother gave me permission, I left home and started a new life.
The song is so good.
On the edge of UA's campus, about a 5-minute walk from the main school, they built a student dorm. Heights Alliance, constructed in just 3 days.
Dang.
This was our new home.
3 days. Moving in dorms.
Given everything that has happened, I'm glad we were able to bring Class A back together.
So we all got the go-ahead to move on campus.
It took a lot of convincing from my parents.
I was pretty concerned about mine.
It makes sense. You got the worst of the gas attack.
We're glad to see the teachers got to come back, too. I was afraid you wouldn't be allowed. The people at the press conference seemed pretty upset with you guys.
Yeah.
I was surprised as well, but circumstances have changed. I suspect it was easier for administration to let the teachers return instead of revamping the entire faculty. Now then, I'll explain how your dorm assignments will work shortly. First, however, we haven't forgotten about the provisional hero licenses you were supposed to get during the training camp.
Oh yeah, that's what we were there for.
So much has happened, it totally slipped my mind.
This is important. Listen well. Kirishima, Yayorozu, Todoroki, Midoriya, Ida. You 5 are the ones who broke the rules and went to rescue Bakugo that night. Based on your reactions, I assume the rest of you were at least aware of their plan. I'm going to set aside a number of issues and just say this. If it weren't for All Might's retirement from the hero scene, I would expel everyone here, except Bakugo Jiro and Hagakure. The 5 of you who went, of course, but also the remaining 12 who didn't stop them. You betrayed our trust, even if it was to keep your friends from getting into trouble. In order to regain our confidence, you'll need to obey every rule to the letter and live as model students. That's all. Now, look alive. Enjoy your new home.
We're supposed to be excited after that speech?
Come here.
Wait, for what?
What did Bakugo do to you?
Kirishima.
Whoa, did you shake him down for cash?
No! This is my money, you idiot! To replace what you spent.
How'd you know I bought night vision goggles?
Don't say I never gave you anything. Now I'm not in your debt. Kaminari, show him your dumb side.
Oh man, what a moron! You're so hopeless!
Sorry, everyone. I know this won't make up for it, but let's all go out to eat tonight on me!
Each student dormitory holds 1 class. Girls are on the right, and boys are on the left. The entire first floor is a common area. That's where you'll find your kitchen, baths, and laundry rooms.
There's even a courtyard!
So spacious and new! I'm living in a mansion!
Doth mine ears deceive me? Our baths are located in the common space? Is this heaven?
They're separated by gender, and you'll behave yourself.
Yes, sir.
Living quarters start on the next floor. A few boys and girls on each level. Everyone gets their own room. You should be comfortable. You've got your own AC, toilets, fridges, and closets.
We have balconies? Wow!
This room is about the same size as my closet at home, but I'll manage.
It's the size of my house!
Raka!
These are your dorm assignments. The belongings you sent ahead have already been placed in your new rooms, so
I'll
spend
show
a
you one
day
of those later,
unpacking
where
and
it actually
getting
shows where everybody's living.
I'll tell you more about your next few lessons tomorrow. For now, get to work.
Yes, Mr. Aizawa! Okay, so like, what are the rules? Are we figuring out who has the best taste in the class, or just the overall coolest?
We're doing this?
This doesn't have to be a contest.
If I was the only one asking to see the other rooms, then everyone would yell at me. But since all these guys with bruised egos are on board, I get to join in all inconspicuous-like. The whole class is doing it, so why shouldn't I, right? I'm gonna be rummaging through the girls' rooms. Who knows what scintillating secrets I'll find?
I'm over it.
Let's see, who else is on the 4th floor? It's Bakugo, Kirishima, and Shoji, isn't it?
Where is Bakugo?
I thought this was lame, so he went back to his room to sleep. I could use some Z's too.
Then we'll do your room next! You can sleep all you want after!
Not that I care, but you might not get what I'm going for.
A den of manliness.
That clock on the wall.
If my boyfriend had a room that looked like this, I'd dump him. So bold! Makes me want to work out!
You get it!
Next up, Shoji!
You're not gonna find anything interesting here.
More like nothing at all, dude.
So you're a minimalist, huh?
I've just never understood why someone would want to fill their room with junk.
Guys like this always have a super pervy side.
Why are you looking at this?
Let's head up to the 5th floor. We'll start
I mean,
with
to each their
Sarah.
own.
Are we seriously doing everyone?
Wow! Exotic! It's lovely!
Sarah, I didn't peg you for someone who'd like this stuff.
Yep, that's me, always the wild card.
Let's keep moving.
Next is Todoroki's room, right? The most capable student in our class.
The most handsome boy in school. A chance to glance into his quiet private life. How exciting!
Let's get this over with. It's late.
Yeah!
So Japanese!
It was even built differently!
We've got these kind of floor mats at my home. They're much more comfortable than hardwood.
This isn't your
How
house!
did you remodel this entire room in just one day?
With hard work.
You are a beast.
You'll make such a good pro.
Pretty boys always have tricks up their sleeves.
This room is pretty dope.
Next, the last of the guys is...
Me.
Anyway, it's a pretty boring room.
All of them are after Todoroki's.
Something smells good, though. What is it?
Oh crap, I forgot about that! I finished unpacking really early, so I started to bake a chiffon cake. I thought we could all eat it together. It hasn't been iced yet, but... Want some?
Yeah! The strong guy's an expert baker?
It's delicious, so fluffy. I could eat it every day.
Forget Sarah, this is unexpected.
That's kind of weird. Oh no, she's holding. I was worried that was going like.
Would you bake
Oh, no,
something
it's
to
fine.
go with my tea one day?
Oh, I seriously did not expect this reaction. Mostly I bake as part of the training for my sugar quirk. Store-bought sweets can get pricey.
All right, everybody. Has everyone got their votes in? Remember, you can't pick yourself, guys. And now, without further ado, here are the results of the first Best Room competition, minus Bakugo and Tsu. Drum roll, please. With a total of 5 votes, the overwhelming winner of this totally awesome contest is... Rikido Sato! By the way, all the girls voted for you because that cake was delicious. I want some more.
Feed me.
Villain, aspiring heroes shouldn't resort to bribery! It wasn't on purpose, but what the heck?
Hey, Todoroki, wait a minute. Deku and Ida, you too. Yaoyorozu, Kirishima, you have a sec? It's really important.
So, where are we going?
Right here. Sue said she had something she wanted to tell everyone.
You guys know I'm pretty straightforward and always speak what's on my mind. But sometimes, I don't know. I'm at a loss. Remember what I said back at the hospital when you were talking about the rescue? Going after Bakugo would break the rules. That means you'd be acting like villains, not heroes.
Yeah, every word.
My heart was hurting, and the things I said must have upset you.
It's okay, Sue.
Despite my warning, you still went and saved Bakugo. I didn't know that until this morning. I thought I'd stopped you, but it turns out I was worthless, a complete failure, and suddenly I had no idea what to say. I didn't think I deserved to joke around and have fun with everyone like usual. But it made me so sad to be without you. That's why I wanted to talk to you, even if I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to be feeling. I wanted you to know so we can hang out and talk and have a good time again.
It's not just you who thinks that. Everyone felt pretty bad and wanted things back the way they used to be before. That's why we did the room contest, to bring us closer together and make us feel like a class again. It's all we could come up with, so please don't think we were trying to trick you or anything. Look, what I'm saying is, let's all work hard at our training and be good friends again, okay?
Sue! I'm sorry! Thanks for telling us how you feel!
It's okay.
I apologize. You shouldn't feel bad.
Sue,
Listen, I won't make you sad again.
Me either.
We promise.
that's right. Everyone wants things to go back to normal. We need our lives to feel stable, even though so much has changed, and will keep changing. It's our duty to make each other better, stronger, so we can become heroes together.
It was cute. That was a cute episode. It's fun. It's nice to have something like that after such a heavy couple. So nice to have a little breather there, much like the kids, because it's just like, okay, let's go back to okay. But that was fun. It was really cool getting to see a little bit of each person's personality on all the rooms. I'm curious what Bakugo and Sue's room are like, though.
Do you have a favorite room?
If I could live in any of them, it would have been Todoroki's.
Yeah!
Absolutely Todoroki.
Do you have a room that is like your room, past room, anything like that?
Probably somewhere in between. Well, if I had to pick just straight out of those, it would have been Ojiro. Like, not much stuff. Just like, okay, like, but not nearly as minimalist as Shoji. Like, I do feel I am a bit of a minimalist, but not to that degree. But like, there's not a whole lot in my room. I'm trying to get But I am trying to get more towards the Todoroki end, so that's why I like those two rooms.
Yeah. Yep. We can talk about Sue's apology.
That was a little teary moment too. I'm still residual from 1 or 2 episodes back, feeling that stuff too. So I think let's just open the gates of everything being like, this is extra sweet. But that she, I don't know, just that she didn't feel right participating in all the fun and games because she felt terrible about just a mixture of things, because she just realizing how much she missed everybody, and that she didn't know. Yeah, she had thought that she had stopped them, and so she had no idea they went out and risked their lives. And
it took me a couple times of watching to like wrap my head around it, because I'm like, I don't really get what you're apologizing for, and I think it's just that she felt she had created a rift between everybody. And I'd love to hear your opinions on it too, because at this moment it is stated pretty bluntly what she's apologizing, obviously, but there's subtext within it that I believe is something we can all talk about. And my interpretation of it is that she was sad that she created a rift, and even if they were right, they ended up saving Bakugo, she didn't forgive herself for calling them villains. And that maybe that they would be feeling bad towards her, saying, you called us this, so we can't be super friends anymore. And so she felt bad about that. She's like, so if I punish myself by not participating in this, then I have punished myself for the circumstance, because I agree with you, I shouldn't have called you villains, but I don't want to not be your friend. So that's why I think that she ended up apologizing and was like, I don't feel right. But communication, that's what this is all about. It's all about communication. Because everybody else felt the same way too, but they didn't actually say anything that was like an active rift between them, whereas she was the only one that called them names.
Yeah. Just like, if you do this, you are behaving just like the bad guys. So you are bad guys.
Yeah. So not that she actually was meaning it to be evil or anything like that. She was just trying to
think about what you're doing.
Yeah, vocalize what her opinions were. But ultimately, they ended up saving Bakugo, and that changes the thing. So I get it.
That's with all plans and stuff. It's genius if it works, and it's the worst idea ever if it doesn't. So had it not worked out, she would have absolutely been in the right, and
absolutely everybody
would have been,
But overall, I do like this episode because it does give us an insight into most of the characters and a little bit more personality. Although I do remember I was never this skilled at decorating when I was in there.
I did like that. You made me think. I did like that Tokoyami was like the hot topic.
Yeah.
Dark. Everything is just like
broody.
And even seeing the girl's dorm, she's like, the forbidden. So like, I don't know. I just love how dramatic he is.
Yeah. Anything else?
It made me think that for those of you that are Danganronpa fans, so not really, so just naming a character from Danganronpa, he reminds me now of Gundam. And so that's. But yeah, I very much enjoyed it. That was fun. It was good having a more lighthearted episode after the.
Will we continue having lighthearted episodes? Will we go back into having deep, heartfelt meanings? Or will we just have a good old-fashioned fun time? We'll see next time. In the meantime, everybody, thank you so much for panning it with us.
Pans out.
Plus Ultra.